Hello there, you social lepers and lost lovelies, and welcome to the second private view from the lockdown gallery. Um, well, tonight's one could prove to be rather offensive and good fun, so I'm right looking forward to it. Um, it's quite a good rare opportunity to see the three collectives works that are in it. All three of them have a very high reputation for smashing up and destroying most of their works. So to actually see any live, as it were, is a real privilege and great fun. Um, Before we actually get into it, I shall read you an intro to each of the three collectives that I'm showing. As most of you know, I've been involved with maybe one of them or two, who knows. But I will try and refer to them as in a third party to try and make it look professional. Yeah, right. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, before we go in and have a look at the art, I'll read you out the briefs of the three collectives. What I've got here. So first of all, the three collectives. First of all, are the Kuntists, Rart, Sete, and Sons of Incoherence, as you probably know if you've seen the website. Anyway, first up are the Kuntists. They're the creative union of neo-aesthetic terrorists, shortened to the Kuntists, and they were co-founded by Johnny Cunt and Billy Boner. They were born out of ennui and frustration for many aspects of the art world. They created the name to associate with the German for artist Kunst, with a healthy, disrespectful twist. Inventors of new genres like kleptomania art, the art of theft and appropriation as and for art, and garage art, referring to their studios and 60s garage punk music, raw, powerful and passionate, to define their often disturbing and satirical work. They refuse to be categorised and use a diverse range of materials and media to explore the best processes needed to convey an inherent message. To date, they have produced drawing, sculpture and painting shows, run their own gallery and shop called Emporium, their own fanzine, written a short novel, directed a short film, given birth to the Hoodoo Dolls, designed their own clothing and jewellery range, and formed a studio-based industrial rock band, releasing an album entitled Art Noises. Sounds alright, but I wouldn't have hopes on it. Devoted celebrity and media whores, they have trashed more of their own shows and art than Hendrix or Townsend have guitars, with total disrespect for conformity in artistic circles. Whatever the medium and whatever the message, their art spits in your face, punches you in the stomach, nicks your wallet while you puke on your shoes. So that's delightful and tasteful. That's the Kuntists for you. Right, second up, let me scroll. I might have a good scroll in public. There we go, that'll do. Next up is Rart and Sete. Right, Rart and Sete have sent me this. We are contemporary British artists who have received critical acclaim for our contemporary sculpture and painting. We have exhibited alongside artists such as Gilbert and George, Bob and Roberta Smith, Frank O.B., Mark McGowan, Gavin Turk, Adam Dant, Douglas Park, Harry Pye, Ingrid Z, David Hockney, Sadie Fress, Jessica Forzanger, Tim Noble and the Little Artists, plus many other artists, poets and comedians who we cannot remember due to alcohol-induced stupor. I will vouch for that as well. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Carries on. We have a penchant for dark humour. Our assemblages speak of taboo subjects not commonplace within the sphere of the contemporary and modern art gallery scene. We often can't be asked to go to our own private viewing nights and sometimes a whole exhibition. We have a diverse portfolio of work including installation, sculpture, oil painting and watercolour artwork, and some that really can't be described. Our art has been seen in a vast range of exhibition places such as established conservative galleries, commercial galleries, radical contemporary and modern galleries, and now shithole ones like mine. British and international museums, universities, public spaces, web-based galleries, abandoned warehouses, West End, London commercial offices, design studios, and just about everywhere in between. We have produced work that enlightens, infuriates, and in a number of instances provoked physical attack on the opening night. Right, that's Rart and Sete. And now this is a culmination of both the collectives, really. This is the Sons of Incoherence. Together for the first time, the unholy alliance of Johnny K, Johnny Cunt, from the Kuntists, and Sete from Rart and Sete, are now the Sons of Incoherence. Resurrected by the state of affairs that this world's pitiful existence and the ever-expanding hypocrisy and pretentiousness that constitutes for an art world, they have combined to form a nouveau anti-art resistance movement where nothing is sacred, everything is acceptable. Within their previous respective groups, they have exhibited and sold worldwide, causing uproar and chaos along the way, including getting a council building closed, fisticuffs with Tracy Emin, pissing off the Russians, and running from the law after Art tagging a police car. They have taken their name from the Incoherence, l'art incohérent, look at me with French, a short-lived French art movement founded by Parisian writer and publisher Jules Levet in 1882, which in its satirical irreverence anticipated many of the art techniques and attitudes later associated with avant-garde and anti-art, predating Duchamp and the Dadaists by decades. Right, that's a load of old bullshit to go with the stuff we're showing. So you've heard the verbal stuff. Let's go and have a look at the physical crap. Right. I'll just flick you around so we can enter. Oh, said the actress to the bishop. There we go. All right, here we go. Lockdown gallery. Here we go. As usual with every private view, a glass of wine, so I don't mind if I do, as normal. Right, tonight we have got Spanish red wine, soft and fruity. Oh, just like an old man's testicles. That sounds nice. Probably tastes about the same as an old man's testicles. Oh, by the way, back by popular demand, is Bird. Here's me Bird. Got more of a following than we have. Say hello, Bird. No, go on, say hello. Say hello to the world. You can turn your back on us, cheeky bastard. Right, to set the level of events, the first piece up is called Piss Up. Now this is by the Sons of Incoherence, obviously, bit of a clue there. And it was made as kind of a piss take to Gavin Turk and also all the blue plaques you see stuck around London to notable people and things. Anyway, this was just us saying, we had to piss up this wall, so we thought we'd mark it. We might do, I should be doing it as a third party. They're talking about doing several of these. I fucked up this wall, I puked up this wall, and so on. There could be loads of them. Who knows, you have to listen out and just see. Right, if all that was bad enough, lowering the tone even more. Sons of Incoherence again. This is, hang on, I've got to read this one out. This is, oh, Mrs. Farnsworth. What a huge vagina you have. You know, tactful, isn't it? Just a small sculpture, painted up, and you'll just take the piss, really. Not really a lot to say about this. It's just disgusting and gross. I'll give you a quick close-in of the important parts, just to enjoy yourself. There you go, look at that. Lovely, hey? Very tasteful. But that's one of the Sons of Incoherence. That's not been shown anywhere as yet, as quite a few of their pieces in here haven't. Yeah, so it was just a small one all done, just for a laugh. Nothing important about that at all, as there isn't much important about any of this, to be honest. Right, next up is a triptych, again by the Sons of Incoherence, called Slash, Bash and Gash, or some way around like Slash, Gash and Bash, that was it. So it was just 3 canvases they had, and an eventful, playful day in a studio, which they decided to destroy existing artworks, slip with a tongue, that was probably quite good there. Artworks, just completely deface, destroy them and rip them to pieces. And then, of course, as all good studios have, they found a bunch of porn in one of the drawers and so stuck it behind it, creating, first of all, what did I say, Gash, was that one? Nice booby there. Slash, and finally, Bash. There you go. do believe these were ripped, burnt, and just thrown across the studio, as far as I'm aware. Right, next up is the first one by the Kuntists. Now this one, if you're a little bit delicate of nature and a little bit offended easily, you might want to go away. Or, to be honest, I don't really give a fuck. But this one is Marilyn Monroe. Now, obviously, it's Marilyn Monroe and the young girl Madeline, who, shall we say, went mysteriously missing, or mysteriously died, or whatever your opinion. Anyway, this was done back in 2000 something, I think it was, and the Kuntists got in some trouble over this. They caused some kind of uproar and sensitivity, and even made it into the Hackney Gazette at one point, with the Conservative right-on brigade kicking up a fuss. Unfortunately, they never bothered to ask the Kuntists what the true point behind it was. It wasn't to sensationalise the whole thing. I mean, there was a poor kid's gone missing, for God's sake. It was basically to take the piss out of the media and have a go at them for how they were treating the whole situation. They were turning the poor girl into some sort of sex symbol superstar, without any regard for the fact that her welfare was at stake, and then turning their parents either into stars and then dragging them down again. The whole thing was just an absolute circus, and this was a sort of an damning statement on the absolute fucking mess they made of the whole thing. But yeah, public didn't get it, so yeah, there's a lot of controversy over that. Hence, it's obviously still not sold and still about. But yeah, so that was Marilyn Monroe. Next up, Sons of Incoherence again. Couple of more stupid portraits that obviously picked up from somewhere, and just decided, right, cunt the cunt on that one. Says everything, doesn't it, really? And wanky the wank on that one. So we've got a nice little comedy duo, just utter juvenile filth, but fun, lovely. Just defacing what they consider art, I guess. Right, back to the Kuntists again. As aforementioned, the Kuntists used to run their own fanzine, which came out periodically, just randomly, to be honest. None of these, well, I don't think any of them really survive now, but this has been laid out to show you a bit of what they consisted of. It was called Soup of the Day originally, and then the name got changed to The Cunt, obviously. And this was the front page of The Cunt, one of the very rare colour editions. This was, so there you go, the cover. And inside you had bizarre articles like The Love Joy of Sex, which is just, if anyone remembers, Lovejoy, the antique dealer, having a little fiddle with Lady Jane and Eric, and having a tinker with Tinker. Lots of stupid writing in it as well. But yeah, that was one of the little articles, and then another fact news, which we was doing long before Donald Trump invented the word fake or news, or invented the entire world apparently. We used to do fact news, which was like fuck news but with an A. And this one was Chapman Brothers Ate My Hamper, which is a piss take of Freddie Starr Ate My Hamster from probably long before most of you were born, in the Sun. And it's just a ridiculous, it's too small, can't reread it. Yeah, but it just drivel about a story of the Chapman Brothers nicking someone's hamper from a private viewing, and well, they liked it anyway when I gave it to them. That's the main thing. We had a centre pull out each time, and this one was pin the minge on the minger. A bit like pin the tail on a donkey, but of course we've got a minger and we've got a minge. So you cut out the minge, blindfold yourself, spin round a few times like a complete twat, and then try sticking it onto her, no, I don't want to look at that, onto her flesh kebab. Oh dear, I feel quite queasy now. Right, anyway, and this was a write-up reviewing a non-existent show by their resident art critic, not Brian Sewell, but Brain Sewage. This was do dilly doily all the way. Brain sewage, our eminent art cricket reviews, lace refinement at the White Pube Gallery. We used to, I'll give up with the third party, it was me obviously. We used to write things from brain sewage, about, means it was old, about pensioner art and stuff, so hence the White Pube Gallery. This is more drivel and shit. Then we had Cuthbert Crumpet, the Ginger Quill, which was Poetry Corner. And it was just stupid poetry we'd come up with. I don't know, what's this one? The New Neanderthals. First one is, living amongst the filth on the council estate are the filthy second rate. They live a life of luxury supported by the state and robbery. Second class eggs and bacon are more important than a first class education. So forth it goes on. Second verse. Single mothers by the age of 14, by twats that haven't heard of foreplay, let alone courting. Wheel rim golden earrings, nuclear fluorescent orange skin, preteen porn queen chic, bloated Botox freak. With the police copters, constant drones searching overhead, you never feel alone. Plastic flowers on every second lamppost, at least save on the counties in Bloom Coast. The police won't even come in pairs to this world of burnt out cars and abandoned chairs. The local drug dealer is their god, he is the saviour with a wink and a nod. The only shopping list they know is amphetamine, heroin, cocaine and blow. Feral kids run about on stolen scooters while their parents fight down the local boozers. Anti-fashions of ground down Ugg boots with baby grown flannelette tracksuits. Whitewashed blondes with black death roots. Date overweight steroid brutes. Beer-bellied, mono-browed, knuckle-scraping knee-heads mixed with monocellic bollock-fiddling inbreds. They are a whole new generation with no imagination, no dreams and no aspirations, a league without relegation. Welcome to the cries and balls of the tenancy of the Neo-Neanderthals. Well, that was that one anyway. God, lucky to see that. Then we had a letters page. All good fanzine has a letters page. Ours was just bollocks. Is there anything worth looking at? I sent you a picture of a lettuce for your lettuce page. Oh, good God. What was we on? There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Well, not if you're Stevie Wonder from Stevie Wonder's Guide Dog. Yeah, it gets worse, doesn't it? It's fucking terrible. And we also have a problems page, which was fantastic. Gertie Gusset. Have a look at little Gertie there, look. Not so little, but bless her. Gertie Gusset, Our Lady of Ill Repute's page of passion, problems and perversion. It's just more rubbish. There's an advert for, there we go. Naughty necronymphos, dead girls want your dick, get stiff with a stiff. There you go, that's tasteful. God, my parents must have been so pleased. Right, Sons of Incoherence again now. And this is actually a nod to where it got the name from. The artists in Paris. They originally exhibited a canvas, this painted black. I can't tell you the title because it's very politically incorrect now, so you can imagine what names we use in it. So we called ours Coleman in a coal. Hang on, no, I can't remember. Coleman in a coal mine having a fight, I think, something like that. Anyway, just a black canvas. And so it didn't feel lonely. We did another one, which is a white one. And this is two polar bears having a shit in the Arctic. Of course it is. So there's your two. There them. This bland nonsense, taking a piss out of the art world, as in you can exhibit anything nowadays, as long as you put something behind it, who cares? So that was them. Now the next one, I'll step back. It's quite good, I like this. Never been shown either. We're looking to show this. It was only made a matter of months ago when we just had a bizarre and stupid half hour in the studio. It is cream catcher. There you go, and that's tasteful. As in like your dream catcher, but this is for like your wet dreams. so it catches your cream. And it's a delightful toilet seat, emblazoned with some beautiful exotic ladies of a certain repute and nature. All leather and PVC bondage, spanking, how nice. All sorts of just bizarre, some granny there, lovely. Anyway, with a nice kind of dream catcher spiral bit with pube and vagina. And then, just laying down a nice collection of tissues, condoms, socks, more condoms, and some more tissues. Really like this piece, I've got to be honest. Really want to get it out and show it, but it's just another piece of pure old filth, but it made us laugh. And yeah, so there you go. So if anyone wants to exhibit that, let us know, because we need to show it. Now this one is by the Sons of Incoherence and has been shown. Thanks to Sweetheart and Karina and Charlotte for showing this. This is Armed Angel Gabriel, obviously based on the Archangel Gabriel, and it's exactly what it is. It's just a silly little model we decided to deface, and yeah, just it went down quite well at the gallery. Not well enough to be sold, obviously, fucking Philistines, but yeah, that's another one. Hope you like it. Obviously have a lot of small figurines lying around. Right, now you're in for a treat. The first of the Rart and Setes. Now this is, hang on, I've got a little bit of a write up here he sent me. This is Art Critic. Now Art Critic is about the real non-financial value of art and how it can be manipulated. It's also the Emperor's New Clothes syndrome. That is apparent. It's there's a video that goes with this, which there is a link already online to the Lockdown Gallery page. Have a look, it's fucking great. It's them destroying a painting they bought which has no passion or feeling, just churned out shit that needed destroying. So if you, after this, don't go yet because you love me, I want to stay here. But after this, go and check it out. There's a video of Rart and Sete making this piece, compiling it, and it's great. It's really good. I'll do you a bit of a close-up. This is the piece. It's not just a painting, if you can't see from over there. There's like a big gash in this game, and there's a fucking huge one now. Look at that, lovely. Nice little fiddle on back with. There you go. So that's Art Critic by the awesome Rart. And obviously, I don't know if some of you probably do know, but unfortunately Rart popped his clogs a little while ago, which is a real shame. So it's anything we can get to show of his of them two is great. I'm currently in talks of doing a solo show for him, and that will be probably after the lockdown because of getting the works here, but there are still a few hanging around that have not been destroyed as yet. So yeah, hopefully watch your space, and I think we've got another 3 weeks of lockdown apparently according to tonight, so after that we'll probably do a Rart and Sete solo show. Right, back to the Sons of Incoherence. Some of you might know this one, it's a recent one we showed in, oh sorry about that, the end of last year. And it's called Everyone's Dead, Dave. It was a Halloween show, and it's basically, we didn't do nothing, just an old photo that we got, just hung it up as it was, fuck it, everyone's dead in it, so we called it Everyone's Dead, Dave. It was Halloween, so why not? Right, we've got a little bit of a Kuntists corner now, with some of their sculptures. Right, the first one is called Junkie Yard. Again, another little figurine. And it's in a little mock-up sort of set of a junkyard, and yeah, it's just, I had the studio, we had a studio in East London at the time, and it was before it become more gentrified like it is now, so you used to see a lot of rougher scenes, and there was a lot of, it was inspired by that basically, and so we thought we'd create this. And then next we have the old boy. Yes, turn it around a bit so you can see the light. This is the old boy, the lovely, gentle little old fella on his stool, isn't he? How sweet. That is, until you come round here. And the old boy he mentioned, it's not actually the old boy sitting on the stool, but the old boy poking up whilst he's looking at porn. How delightful. What a sweet little creation. Oh, how nice. Anyway, so, little old fella, bit of porn and a little knob. What more can you want from art? Next up is Shit Street Artist, again inspired by East London as it was. There was obviously loads and loads of graffiti going up, and to be honest, a lot of it weren't very good. It's fucking awful. So we created this Shit Street Artist, another little figurine. And actually, it's quite topical, isn't it? He's got a face mask on. I didn't realise that. Maybe we were Nostradamus of our time for the art world. Maybe we see things coming. Anyway, yeah, just another little mock-up scene. I think that's great. Right, now we're back to the second and last one of the Rart and Setes, which is called Ode to Southend. Now, this is a poem. I'll try and hang on to it as long as I can so you can read most of it. But if not, he's going to be glad to hear this. If not, I've got a video of him reading this out, and that's going online later, so tough shit, mate. Anyway, that's going up on the lockdown site this evening. He's reading My Willie, not My Willie, but his Willie, and this one. I don't know if you can, if that's readable. I'll hold it there for a bit. I'm sure if you kids out there know what you do with technology, you can probably pause it and read it. Oh, this ain't great viewing. Anyway, you can have a listen to Sete reading that later. Right, now we have, I can't remember the name of this one. It's basically a homage to Man Ray. I basically found a guitar on the way home from the Traitors Gate one night when I was pissed. I woke up next to it in the morning and I thought, hello, you know, a nice pink body. I woke up next to it, what happened now? And then, there's a guitar. So we converted it into this. And yeah, it's a homage to obviously Man Ray, who painted, was it a cello or violin on the lady's back? And so we painted boobies and things on a pink guitar. Nothing more than that, just the results of a drunken night out. Just daftness, really. That's about all my artwork is. That's all artwork should be about. Rightio. Now we have our last one again, is on the plinth in the middle, and it is Self-Pumping Raging Air Horn. And this is Sons of Incoherence again as well. Never been shown, unfortunately, but there's probably a reason for that, as you're about to find out. If you do this, it goes very fucking loud. I love it, absolutely love it. It's obviously sexual connotations, what with the action and hooters, and it also just looks quite phallic in a bizarre way. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so that was that. Just another fun thing that we knocked up. But, yeah. Oh no, I forgot one. One down in the corner hiding out of the way. This is the purple-headed pink plunger. Do you need me to tell you what it's obviously about? I don't think so. I'm sure you've probably got a really good idea. It's a euphemism for, I don't know, pink plunger maybe, who knows? No, it's a euphemism for, could be a gay Dalek's front piece. Oh, front piece. No, it's obviously just a euphemism of a man's peni. So yes, there you go. Purple-ended pink plunger. Thanks very much to Vids for that. I think it's probably quite appropriate. Right, I'll just give you a little walk round now. If you want to know any more, which I doubt you do, it's absolute bollocks, but just give me a text or get in contact with the gallery and I'll send you some free abuse. Absolutely free of charge. I don't charge at all. Yeah, just come around and have a chat on the internet or whatever. I don't know, you can't come around anymore, can you? We're all lepers. Yeah, well, I hope you like it. It's something a bit different and a bit rude and silly. I'm sure there's a lot more I should and could say about this. But yeah, we're still going in the Sons of Incoherence, and we are planning some more extreme bits and pieces and stuff when all of this is over. I mean, we've got to have a reaction to this crap. I mean, the government and everything has just left us with so much ammunition. It's great. So I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot more from Sons of Incoherence when all this is lifted. Hang on a minute, let's swap me around here. Right, well that's the exhibition. Hope you liked it. It's my little watered down wine now. So yeah, we'll be back next Thursday again. This one's next one will be a bit, I hate to say it, a bit of an ego trip. Well, not really, but I'll be showing some of my stuff, my proper painting, and I'm gonna do a figurative show, because you don't get to show the figurative stuff too much. It's so unfashionable in the art world. So I'll probably do a full-on figurative show. Well, yeah, next Thursday. Can't think of the name yet. I'll stick it up on the thing, but that'll be the same time, same channel, 6 PM next Thursday. So hopefully you'll tune in for that. It's my real love, painting, especially with figures. So hopefully I'll get a few viewers to come and have a look at that. Anyway, I'm off to my own private after show party after I've clapped for the NHS. I hope you are too. And as I say, get in touch with me online if you want to show anything. Somehow we'd have to get it here, or I don't know. But yeah, get in touch. Stay safe, people, and hopefully see you next week.